Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront Updates and the monthly Senate Q&A, which has gotten a bit delayed. Yeah, I forgot that. I think we do have some Q&A graphics here, don't we? No, we don't have Q&A graphics. We have that. We had that for the intro at least. I realized. I don't know. I think Danger Cat every month when we've done this, Danger Cat has said. Yeah, exactly. The monthly reminder that I need to make a new asset for the Q&A. I keep forgetting about it until I literally start the stream. Then I'm like, oh wait, yeah, about that. Well, it's fine. It's not that important, I would say. The party tie is more important, right? How are you all doing, my friends? So many green and blue people in the chat. Ryan, Matic, me and my gamertag, Adam, Crimson, David, Martin, Hera, Isaac, Danger Cat. You name it, Casper, Iceberg, Infarcade, Chris, Harry, Sneaky, good to see you all. Slack there, and hello there, Sacklethor. Hope your food was bad. It was, I'm gonna tell you in a second. Sam, hello there, my friend. Chris, GN Legend, Shrabby, Harry, Assassin, Philip, Dr. LeQuack, hello there, all of you. Good to see so many of you. So yeah, this food was shit, like, okay, I gotta tell you. The reason to why I delayed it for almost an hour was I found some recipe online of a YouTuber I follow. It was like Battlefront Maniac, Paul John Marcus, to Marcus. Good to see you both. Immortal Soldier, hello there. Alright, Danger Cat. But yeah, so let me explain. So basically, I saw a recipe, sounded pretty good, very easy to do, like a sweet potato, I don't know what you call it in English, casserole, like when you put it in this, like a big thing, and you put cheese on it. So it was like sweet potatoes, you cut them up, mix them with some Greek yogurt, you put some olives in there, and then some halloumi cheese over it. Really simple, right? Probably pretty good, I thought. Said it was gonna take 40 minutes in the oven. 1.5 hours later, the potatoes were pretty much still raw and like crunchy. Like, you know, sweet potatoes are kind of like, they should kind of fall apart like mush. 1.5 hours. I think it was actually 1.5 hours. Still wasn't done. And there was this much liquid in the bottom. Like, not creamy, like literally water. It looks like this much water in the bottom. Looked nasty. Tasted like half-finished sweet potatoes. So I'm still hungry. So I've got some, like, I'm gonna eat some biscuits here. Like, seriously. It takes, I'm gonna leave a comment on that video and be like, okay, I'm gonna be nice and say, okay, something is obviously wrong here. We did it, and we like pretty much doubled the time in the oven. It still didn't finish. Like, really annoying. Depends on what potatoes you're using, but that's the thing. Sweet potatoes are sweet potatoes, right? Like, I know what you're talking about in terms of other potatoes. Like, I've done a lot of roasted potatoes in the oven. Also with sweet potatoes, which is never a problem, but I've never done it with like cheese on and like Greek yogurt and stuff, and it was nasty. Like, I don't know, at least here we only have sweet potato. We don't have multiple kinds. Like, of potatoes, yes, we have probably 10 different kinds in the store, but as for sweet potatoes, there's just one sweet potato, you know? I mean, Paul John, I'm just gonna I just well, it's the, I think you guys have this in the UK, and I think there was someone in the UK, another YouTuber, who recommended them. Are they called Vita? No. Like the breakfasts, they're supposed to like breakfast crackers. I'm gonna eat again after the stream, but I figured I would wanted something to snack on during the stream, since I wasn't even full after that nasty meal. I like your new cup. Yes, I know. I'm so glad I managed to get a... Like, they didn't... Like, when I asked them, do you have YouTube gaming cups? No, we don't. And then I got one of these at Gamescom, and I was like, what? And apparently they make them... You can't buy them, but they make them for events. So when YouTube had an event, they gave me a G Fuel cup, and I was like, nice coincidence. I remember the days of the kebab stream. We gotta bring that back. I don't think I'm gonna order it today, not during the Q&A. But I'm sorry if I don't really want to eat too much on the stream. It's kind of distracting, right? But once the Grievous is out, I can see myself doing some longer streams during the launch. The launch of Grievous. Maybe I could do some eating on the stream if you guys want me to. I mean, I even got a clearance from my accountant that if I buy food on the stream to eat on the stream, I can literally do it as a.
Paid for this.
Did you forget to turn on the oven, babe?
Casper, thank you for the donation, and that's a new donation sound for the low tiers. Thank you very much, Casper. No, we actually turned up to higher than it's. we took out half of it and ate it ish, and then we put the rest of it back into the oven for another, I don't know how long, to see if it gets better. Thank you to Immortal Soldier for suggesting this sound. I just figured I haven't replaced those bass sounds for quite a while, so the requested ones are still there, but I figured I would change out the low one for that one, because I like it. I'm drinking cotton candy today. I've heard really good things about the Dr. Disrespect's flavor, so I'm very hyped for that. Today I got the paper thingy from the customs saying that it has arrived in Sweden. I had to pay the import tax, so that should hopefully mean that I have it within a week. We'll see. You should boil the potatoes first, though. No, you shouldn't. Like, I've never done that. Like, if I do normal roasted sweet potatoes in the oven, all I do is cut them up, mix them with some oil and herbs, put them in the oven, and they turn out great. I don't know if the reason to why these turn out so shitty is because, like, the yogurt and the cheese kind of, there wasn't so much direct heat, but it was more like covered. I thought that would basically be like boiling or steaming, but I guess not. So yeah, never doing that recipe again, that's for sure. Sliding a sweet potato casserole recipe to Elliot on Discord, that's for sure. Yes, please do. I would like to try this again and succeed with another, because it's good in theory, like, you know, halloumi cheese, olives, you know, it's all great ingredients, but it's just but again, it might turn out better after the stream once it's been in for a lot longer. We'll see. This is live, Martin. Of course it is. It's a live stream. What's the actual dish called? It's just called sweet potato casserole. Like, it's literally 4 ingredients. Or, I don't know if casserole is... I kind of want to Google that now. Is that the same word as gratäng that we use in Sweden? Let me see. No, gratin. Gratin is actually apparently the one. Not casserole. Gratin. I never heard of you. Gratin. Icky, salty, nasty, disgusting stuff. What? What are you talking about? You don't like olives? You don't like halloumi? What? It's cheese, man. How do you not like cheese? Hello there, Riva. Good to see you. Gratin. Yeah, okay. What's the difference between gratin and casserole? Casserole is basically gryta. Ah, okay. Yeah, then it's not a casserole then. I meant a gratin. Gratin. I don't know how to pronounce it. I know, David. Halloumi is great. You can even grill it, which is good because it's so firm. It doesn't like melt out too much. Hello, Felix. I'm doing very good, thank you. Oliver, how are you doing? Nah, olives are great. I love olives. I should have just eaten those olives as they were. But yeah, let's jump into some questions here. And yeah. So, for those of you new senators, well, first of all, shout out to Matic and JP, who both rejoined the Senate before the stream today. So, thank you guys very much. Sheaves in the chat for JP and Matic Smack It. Do you eat halloumi burgers? Yeah, a couple of times. I mean, I prefer a meat burger, but sometimes I have halloumi burgers, yes. Only me who likes drinking olive juice. Olive juice? The hell is that? You mean olive oil? Or... Look at all those sheaves. Beautiful. And once apple tart arrives, everyone just spam Elliot Sour, okay? So yeah, if you're new, this is the Q&A I do every month. It got delayed a week because I was sick last week, so I had to cancel it or delay it until today. But at the end of every month, I will do this. Answer questions both from the chat and from the Discord. This month, actually, we've had a couple of different themes that I haven't, like Danger Cat and some of the other mods picked some themes. So once we scroll down, we'll probably get to those. And we'll see. Only the cool kids automatically rejoin every month. I know! Oh, and I'm just waiting for the moment where they introduce the re-sponsor alerts the same way they have on Twitch. Because now it's like, you get the alert if you literally cancel your sponsorship and then rejoin. It's so stupid. But if you keep it, you don't get anything. Every single time I talk to anyone at YouTube Gaming, I say, we want re-sponsor alerts, or re-member alerts, or re-senate alerts, or whatever you want to call it. Because that's an incentive for people to be like, boom, Owen has now joined for the 13th month in a row, you know? That's a cool thing to pop up. But, we kind of forgot about the themes. Well, I saw a couple of them, Danger Cat. Wasn't like 2 or 3 at least. Well, it's still good enough. It's a good start with the themes. We'll see. I mean, senators can suggest themes you want to get questions around. I can understand it's hard to come up with questions, and sometimes you get like last month, which is random gibberish kind of. So if you have a specific topic, like if we could go, oh, Star Wars Resistance, or food, or streaming, or whatever, and then people can ask questions about that for a few days, you know? How many months am I on? If you hold over your name, your badge, you can see it. You are on 9 months, JP. So 3 months from that 1 year badge. So Owen, you've been from the start, right? How many months to see? Yeah, 1 year, 6 months. So you're probably gonna be one of the first people who will get the new 2-year badge. I haven't created it yet, but I think I know. We had some discussions. It's probably gonna be force lighting and a lightsaber, or force lighting and 2 lightsabers. We'll see. Something that it's an easy way to see the progression, and I think making Palpatine more and more badass is a good way to do it. Chad badge. Exactly, Immortal. Immortal, you're also, I think you've also been from the start, right? 1 year, 3 months, almost. Nice, Danger Cat. 1 year next month. Sweet. 4 years can have 2 lightsabers. Yeah, I wonder if that's even, like, just, I don't know how far back they've even added. Like on Twitch, I guess, what's the longest they have on Twitch right now? I mean, Twitch has been going on for a long time. I'm kind of curious now on YouTube. I think 2 years is the highest badge you can even add right now. But I'm assuming in a year's time they're gonna add another button for 3 years or similarly. Let me see here. Loyalty badges. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, 2 years is the highest I can add as of right now. Oh, you can actually see number of channel members. I didn't realize that. Can I show this on the stream? There's nothing secret here. No, good, I can do that. So this is pretty interesting. I didn't realize you can see the distribution among how many senators that are on each tier right here. Why is the green screen still? There we go. No, still being messed up right here. Why you gotta do this? Stupid. Oh well, whatever. I can't be bothered. But it's interesting to see that I think they should have done it, because it's kind of weird how it's new member, 1 month, 2 months, and it jumps all the way to 6 months. I think they could have done maybe 3 months instead of 2 months, or maybe had one in between. I mean, this works pretty well, but it's interesting to see the distribution here. So we got 30 people with the 1 year badge. Interesting. I think Porca is still the first senator. But yeah, that's how the distribution looks. Let's start answering some questions. As always, I will switch. No, actually, never mind. Why am I saying that? That's something I did before. You know, when I had a chat on the screen, I said I'll switch between Discord and chat. Well, I still will. If I don't see a question in the chat, simply repeat it later. So yeah. Right. Is the squad system good? Janice asks. Yeah, I mean it's not perfect, but it's definitely a step in the right direction. It's not bad. It's basically just missing stuff. It's missing a UI, which they've said they're working on. It also is too limited right now, which they've said they're working on in the way where a soldier or a trooper should be able to spawn on a hero or on a reinforcement. And I think that's also something that potentially is being added in the Grievous update. So once we get the UI, once we get those changes, it's going to be great. The one thing I would want to change over that is that you should not automatically be in combat if you are firing. If you're not shooting at anyone or no one's shooting at you, but you're just shooting into the wall or whatever, I don't think that should count as combat. That might be a trickier thing to change, but yeah. Why does it look like do I have some food here or something? No? I don't. It looked like I had something there, weird. So yeah, that's what I think about the squad system, simply put. I don't think spawning takes too long, because as a hero, yes, agreed. But the thing is, those extra 10 seconds you wait now to spawn, that's less than the 10 seconds it took for you to run into combat before. So it's still more action than before. I do understand sitting in the menu is not ideal, but I'd honestly prefer to sit in the menu for 10 seconds and then stream and then spawn on someone than have to run across the map every single time.
I can't believe I'm
so
getting paid
yeah.
for this.
The market isn't interested in Facebook ads or Amazon.
Sam, thank you very much for the donation, my friend. The market isn't interested in Facebook ads or Amazon. I'm confused. What are you talking about? What market isn't interested in Facebook ads or Amazon? What are you talking about, Sam? Have I missed something? Well, while talking about those, the stocks have been going. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Let's check here. Yeah, the stock market. I don't know if that's what you're referring to with Facebook or Amazon or not, but those have been. They're just going straight, plummeting straight down right now. Before it took you about 20 seconds. What? Oh yeah, I see what you mean with the spawn. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Sam. The market isn't interested in Facebook ads or Amazon. Clarify, please. How expensive is your outfit? Not that expensive. I made t-shirt was. You're talking about what I'm wearing right now? I don't know. The shirt was maybe $30. Pants $80 maybe. So nothing too fancy. Not the cheapest, not the most expensive. I don't really buy these kind of brand clothes that are super expensive. So yeah. Yeah, oh, and I agree with you. It really feels nice that you can get into the combat a lot faster. Yes, there is a new donation alert for the lower ones. So we got the drunk Kylo is still there, don't worry guys. This is just for the $1 to $5. I think Immortal Soldier has been saying it for quite a while, and I don't know why we've never had this as an alert, but I think it's nice with something new. This is the same shirt. Sometimes I do wear the same shirt 2 days in a row. Is that bad? I don't think so, because I haven't been doing anything that's made me sweat or anything like that, so why not wear it 2 days in a row, okay? Yeah, right now, Riva. Well, now it's been literally they patched it, and then they had the what's it called? The Heroes Unleashed weekend. So that's not the best, but even outside of that, I do agree the default spawn. But I think that's why we need UI, because once you see the UI, you can see that 2 people are dead, which means okay, I'm not gonna shoot now for a few seconds until they spawn on me. Right now, you have no idea when your squad members are dead, so you can't really stop shooting to help them. Some people are still not gonna help out, fine, but it's still gonna be a lot easier once you can see them. No, I don't think you're kidding, Martin. Supreme shirt, €600. No way, no way. Alright, how hyped are you for Grievous? Very hyped. I don't know if you guys saw the tweets by Ben. He said that Grievous was so large that it doesn't fit on the main menu, but they have to adjust the camera for the main menu in order to make Grievous fit in there. So, yeah, I'm very hyped for Grievous, and reading those abilities from some info, makes me, if it's true that that ability were, I don't remember what it's called, but if he actually goes down on the 6 legs like a freaking spider, like this, that could look weird and buggy, but it could also look freaking scary and badass depending on how they've done it. So I think that's gonna be pretty interesting. Oh, nice! The Nightbot command works. As soon as someone types Grievous, it will tell you when he, because I've gotten so many questions about when it's being added, when it's being added. How will Grievous fit indoors if he's that big? I'm actually curious. He's about, I think he's 10 centimeters taller than Vader, or wait, Vader height, let me see. Vader is, Darth Vader height. How do you get that, General Grievous height? That like automatic Google answer I saw someone got.
I can't believe I'm getting paid for this.
Hey everyone, it's Zammb here. And I want to invite you to an exclusive free webinar with me this week.
I'm so confused. Wait. Is that Zammb? Is that Apple Tart? Wait, I gotta check. Is that Apple Tart? Of course it's Apple Tart. I was so confused after that last donation with the market isn't interested, blah blah blah. It's Apple Tart lurking and leaving these weird donations. Talking about the exclusive free webinar. I want an exclusive free webinar with Apple Tart. You bastard. Let me see here. I want to see. There we go. The nice emojis in the chat, guys. I like it. I said General Grievous 2.16 meters. So how tall is Vader height? He is. Why in centimeters? I don't want the Americans' freedom meters. It doesn't seem to be a clear answer, but around 2 meters it seems like. I think. Nice, beautiful chat, guys. Nice welcome for Apple Tart. So I think like 1.5 decimeter taller is Grievous than. Yeah, Dr. LeQuack, I saw that he said that the information and artwork for Grievous will be within 2 weeks, but subject to change. And I mean, 2 weeks, that's 14 days, that's the 22nd. That's barely a week before Grievous. Like I said, that when everyone says, oh, can we get something early? I don't know what it is. I think it's DICE marketing or Lucasfilm approval or both. That I don't know what is wrong with them, honestly, and why they're so freaking secretive about everything. It's like it's not a new character. It's General Grievous. Come on, we've seen him before, but it's like they everything has to be so secret. It only has to be released absolute last minute. They can only be one picture of him. It's like, I don't know. Other game publishers will just flood with like, here's 1,000 images about this new character months in advance. I don't know. It's just I've kind of given up on trying to hope that we get some teasers for that kind of stuff early. So that's why I'm just thinking it's probably going to be the week before, maybe 2 weeks if we're lucky. But yeah, let's continue. How was your day? My day was very good, thank you. Did some errands. Had to what do you know? The thing you have when you come in from the door, where you hang up your jackets and you put your hats on them, just completely ripped out of the wall and fell out. So yeah, I had to go and get some new equipment to set that up again, and did some other things. But yeah, very good, thank you, Owen. Next console stream, TBD. I have no current plans. Next OG Classic Battlefront 2 stream. I'm not sure about that either. I did it a few months ago. I think it was it June, or did I do it later than that? I didn't really feel like it was something I really wanted to do very often. I don't know. We'll see. Hello to Apple Tart again in the chat. Do you like Wiener Schnitzel? Yes, I love a schnitzel. I had a lot, like half the food I ate in Germany was basically schnitzels. So yeah, should Battlefront 2 become free to play when they launch Geonosis or Conquest? The game is always on discount anyways, and it would encourage more people to try the game and realize how good the game really is. This would also potentially gain more players, more skins. Would they then be a way? Is it a good idea? It's a good question, Sam. I've thought about that, and like I'm curious how much revenue could they potentially be making from sales right now, like game sales. I doubt someone, like, I think it's still $40, right? Like the default price. Like if you go for Battlefront 2 Origin, I think it's $40 still. When it's not on sale. Let me see. Do you mind loading the website Origin? Thank you. It says view in library. Oh, it's even cheap. It's more expensive. It's even more expensive than that. It's like, it's $30 here. No, that's Battlefront 1. What? Okay, so it's probably like $30, $40 still. And I'm curious how many people are actually buying it for that price right now. Are they actually making any sales money? Is it worth it? Or would it be more worth to kind of give it away for free so that they can get a lot more players and maybe some more skin sales, but also, and most importantly, try to rebuild the reputation about their Star Wars games? Because right now it's like, doesn't matter how good you're gonna make this game, people will still not try it, and they'll say, oh, pay to win game, shit, EA, Battlefront sucks, pay to win loot boxes. It's like, yeah, they removed it more than a year ago, or that's what we're gonna say then, or in a year's time if they continue to support the game in 2 years. Oh, pay to win game, I'm not gonna buy that shit game, you know? It's like, it's still gonna be like that all the time. So it's like they really I think they could benefit from doing it free from kind of a promotional standpoint, where people would try, even those really anti people would try it, you know, and be like, oh wow, this is actually pretty good. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I think so, yes, but it's hard without the knowledge of how much they make from the... Like, they could probably still be making more from the game sales that are coming in right now than the skin sales, considering it's not a lot of skins. So, yeah. There was something I wanted to... Something in the chat. Oh, yeah, Danger Cat. That's nice to see. How many new players... but have you guys... Because we discussed that. It's really misleading on your website... that the 1 day thing is how many new players you have, and it's misleading in a good way, in a sense, you know, because I can ask, okay, so if you guys go into battlefrontstats.com right now and you see the 1 day stat, what do you guys think that means? Because I thought it meant how many players you played today, so I thought it was 7,000 who played Battlefront 2 today, but that's actually how many new players who have been registered on Battlefront stats today, right, Danger Cat? So that's that. Oh no, okay, what? You told me, okay, sorry, I take that back then. That's active players, people that were active in those 24 hours. I thought you said it was new players, so did you change that? Okay, in that case, good. Then it does what it's supposed to do. I thought it was, I thought you said it was new players there, or maybe... In that case, it sounds really low, actually, if I'm gonna be honest. Because, like, the last game had that many concurrent, pretty much, during this span of the game. I mean, it could be that you get, I don't know... wait, so that means there's only been 6,800 people who have played on PC the last 24 hours? That have been registered to be true. I mean, how many trackers is that from? Yeah, that's true. That's only people who have used the mod. And I think one thing that a lot of people don't realize now is that whenever there's a new patch, you need to reinstall the mod, or like you need to run the exe again. And I think a lot of people don't do that, which means that after a patch, and the last patch was, what, a week ago? Less than a week ago? I'm assuming that... Have you noticed that, by the way, Danger Cat? Like, is the amount of people being registered less after a patch, since less people have the updated mod? I'm curious. Yeah, I know, Sneaky. I gotta do faster questions. I like to be elaborate and discuss with you guys, okay? But I'll try to get to the questions. Have you been able to get your hands on BioWare's Anthem, and what do you think? No, I've missed the pressure on those, like on Gamescom and EA Play, to get hands on has been really high, so I haven't managed to do so. I got to see a behind the scenes kind of walkthrough, and the developers were talking us through the game. I think that might already be public, like the actual that gameplay. It looked really cool, I gotta say, and I think I might give that a go, depending on what else we have during that time, because that's gonna be in, was it February, March or something? I'll probably give it a go and see what I think, because it does look pretty cool, I gotta say. Hello there, Adam. We do notice it, yeah. On the analytics page, there's usually a quite steep drop in people using the mod after a patch, but slowly goes back up over the month. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point, Angel Cat. It's, yeah, all right. But it's still less players than I thought. I mean, that's 80,000 people who have played the game in the last, what, a month? On PC, though. Actually, is that really that bad, though? If there's 80,000 people who have played roughly the last month, that has been tracked by the mod. And in the last game, PC made up for 10% of the player base, roughly. So if, let's round it up to 100,000. So if there's been 100,000 people the last month, that means there's 1 million people who have played the game the last month in total. If the ratio between the platforms are the same, which I don't see any reason to why it wouldn't be. So 1 million players in a month for a game that's a year old and that has not gotten a lot of content. Is that good or bad? I honestly don't know. It's more than COD World War II. That's good, definitely. Also, Ben said the real number dwarfs our number. Okay, that's good to hear. I bought Black Ops 4 today. Awesome, Adam. I will be going to the launch event on Thursday, I think. So hopefully, well, I should be getting the game for free there, and then we can play next week, and then we'll see. I'm definitely gonna do some Blackout streams. You guys were really supportive of the Blackout beta streams. Yeah, I don't know why. There's some info comments. It's just so stupid. I don't know what the mods are doing on that subreddit, because like I totally understand that that leak policy they had, because there was a lot of fake leaks. But I feel like if someone has proved that they are a legit leaker, they should be exempt for those rules. Like, some info is posted, so much stuff that has been legit. So why would he be locked behind? Why would he need visual proof every time he does something? He's proved it in the past, so he should get past those rules, in my opinion. It's good that they have that rule for new leakers, so people who just post some random stuff and say, oh, this is a leak. But for someone like Some Info, I saw a bunch of his threads getting locked and removed because he didn't have any visual proof. And I was like, this guy's leaked so much. Sure, it's not 100% sure that it's legit, but it's good enough to be believable. But yeah. I've got some super rough plans to use math and magic to extrapolate a more realistic play count. That's going to be interesting. I mean, it's going to be really hard because you guys can't really know how. I think the only math that I could do is that you guys try to get as accurate as possible on PC and then just take the numbers from the last game and say, okay, multiply it by 10 and you'll have the total play count roughly, you know? Have you tried the YouTube Black design? No, I didn't know that existed. You mean the dark? YouTube Dark? I think I've tried that maybe. But yeah, let's continue here. My headset always... I should put on some music, honestly, on really, really low volume. So my headset doesn't shut off, and maybe it's good. I'll put something on... I'll put this local copyright-free list I have. It's all Isaac songs plus some other random songs. I'll put it on like super low volume in the background. Let me know if it's distracting or not. Let's... Just like this. It's enough from just something in the background. While I'm talking, basically. It's not distracting me, at least. But I hate when the headset always turns off, so when I get a donation or something, I don't hear it. Because normally I play the game and obviously hear stuff. Can you guys even hear this? You could probably stream your Epidemic Sound songs. Yeah, definitely. I don't have them sorted in any good way though. That's the best ideal thing for background music, but I don't have a playlist for it. But let's continue here. Here's my dog indicating the beginning of the Q&A. Also, do you think the squad system works well? I've already answered the squad system question, Owen. I'm sure you heard that a few minutes ago, but I like the dog. I like that you guys, you're always welcome. Mostly I want questions, but you can always put your dogs in the chat or in the monthly questions. Very beautiful dog. Good boy, good boy. Or good girl, I'm kind of bad at spotting. Here's my dog screaming at the dog above. Nice. I really want to get a dog. But, I don't know, it's a lot of work. But maybe I should. We'll see. Cats are also okay. Have we gotten a trailer or teaser for Grievous? No. Here's my cat asserting dominance over the dogs. What do you think about this? I still think dogs are better than cats. But I like cats as well. It depends. Dogs are kind of like always nice. Pretty much. Cats can be hit and miss. Like the neighbor's cat that I have helped sometimes. Refill the water bowl and so on. It's really, really cute and nice. A cat like that, totally on the same level as a dog. But some cats can be extremely boring and annoying as well. So, cats for the win. That's some pretty cats. I like it's more cats than questions. Do you approve? Chupa Chups with the lollipop. Yeah, definitely. Dogs are better than cats. Overall, I would say yes. But like, I don't like I like animals. Okay. I don't want to have a fight here between cats and dogs. You can like them both, you know. Have you ever woken up on the opposite side of where you went to sleep and pillows thrown off your bed? Yeah, a lot of times I think. Wait, you mean opposite side as in like your head is on the other side? I think that's happened a few times actually. It's been really weird. But that's not that common. But the fact that my pillows are on the floor, that happens all the time. Definitely. Oh my. Alright, so we've got some quick questions here from Janice. Summer or winter? Overall, if I gotta pick one summer, movies or series? Movies. Books or comics? Books. Olympics or World Cup football? World Cup football. Hockey or football? Football. Tennis or badminton? I don't like to watch neither of to watch tennis, to play badminton. Bar or restaurant? Restaurant. Sushi or bami? I actually don't know what bami is. I'm gonna say sushi. Pasta or rice? Pasta. Star Wars or Marvel Cinematic Universe? Oh, I'm gonna have to go overall Star Wars, but my Marvel has higher peaks, so to say. I'm much more invested in the Star Wars universe and think the entirety of it is more interesting. But when it comes to movies, lately at least, Marvel has beaten Star Wars for sure. But I'm more interested in the universe as a whole, Star Wars. Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings / Hobbit? Lord of the Rings. E3 or Gamescom? EA Play, I would say. E3 is kind of bad. EA Play is better than Gamescom. Do I have to ask more questions like this? Those questions are fine. I like them. You can always ask those. Because there are a lot of them, but they're easy to answer. Let's go back to normal questions now. No, it's fine. These are fine, because I hate when people have like really long questions, but then 1,000 of them. But these I can answer it quickly, so it's good. Do you collect something? Star Wars stuff, stamps, sneakers? I mean, I have some Star Wars stuff. You've probably seen it. I mean, you've seen the stuff I have up there. I don't know, you can't see it that well. Hello there. Up here. But that's my G Fuel collection as well. But yeah, some stuff. I wouldn't say collecting really though. It's not like I'm actively looking for like to get a full collection of pop figures or whatever. I just get something I think looks nice, you know? I feel like what I replied to got deleted. Oh, okay. Okay, maybe it did. Yeah, because I was like, was that referring to Janice's questions? Probably not. Yeah, the replay is probably broken like always, guys. You can try, but knowing the it hasn't been, that replay hasn't been working for quite a while now, unfortunately. Do you have a dream job outside of your current one? No, I would like not really. I don't know, getting a bigger channel, having more people watch. Is that another? That's not another job, is it? Like, I don't think so. Like, this is the ideal job. I can't see any other job. Oh, maybe like working as a YouTuber, but in like a larger. Like, I don't know. Actually, I don't have a good answer for that. But otherwise, outside of the current one, I would like to work with YouTube as like a partner manager for a YouTube network, or in terms of game development. I don't know. I've kind of seen how tough it is and how much overtime and everything that people get to work, at least at like some big companies, like, you know, well, probably most big companies like DICE or whatever. I don't know. It seems tough, so I don't know if I would want to work. Actually, if I could work with something like Star Wars, it might be worth it because it's just so much fun. No, Adam, I'm still waiting for it to arrive because it's so slow. Updates network CEO, exactly. Yeah, I'm sorry, the replay is just whack. It just will not work in any possible way. What if I reactivate the voice command? Boom replay. Boom replay. Boom. Boom replay. I don't even remember. Do you remember in the beginning when I had that activated? So every time I said boom replay, it would activate. Boom replay. Get your shit together. Okay, not even the local triggers work, it seems like. Oh well. Community manager, I mean, it seems fun. What Ben does seems like a really fun job, but the amount of hours he puts into that job, I don't know if I could do that. Like, I don't know how many hours he works, probably like 12 or 14 a day, honestly. So I don't know if I could do that, to be honest, and have you gotta have some tough skin as well. At least if you're working on something like Battlefront that has a tough audience, to say the least, you know. So yeah. Have any trailers dropped yet? No. Do you at all worry about the name change, all the name changing that has been going on? Are you talking about in the Discord? All the name changing that has been going on, or what? I'm confused. He's called A B C D E F Negi, D E F G Negi. Okay, I don't know. Are you going to get the new Nvidia 2080? I'm probably not gonna buy it, but if they send it, sure. But the thing is, like, wait, why do I have this song? Isn't that copyrighted? Oh well, I'm talking over it, so it should be fine. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna buy it because it's the only one that has a significant difference is the 2080 Ti, and that thing is so expensive that I don't really feel like paying for it. So I'm gonna say no. For now, I'll get it in the future probably. Do you have a tablet? No, I don't. And now that's the same question from Webby. Did you ever come to India? No, I've never been in India. Will you ever come to India? I don't know. I will. My mom was actually there for the first time a few months ago, or last spring, because she works at a company that IT company that has some support people there. So she always visited the office in India. I would like to go there just for like the food and everything, you know. I love Indian food, but I don't know, maybe. What else is on your bucket list for places to visit? I want to go back to Japan. There's so much more I feel like I could experience there. But also Iceland, I would like to go. Mexico, probably. Mexican food. I'd probably like to go to the US and kind of experience the country. You know, maybe do like a road trip across the country. And not just go there for events. And like, I've only been in LA and LA, Orlando. And I wouldn't even count San Francisco, to be honest, because that was like literally at EA's office. That was all we were doing. I would never went into the actual city. You guys remember this song? One place you really want to visit. Well, that's kind of the same. Oh, Iceland, I would say. What Star Wars planet would you want to take a vacation at? Probably like Naboo. For vacation, probably Naboo. That seems like a really chill place to just hang out, you know? So yeah, I think Naboo, or I mean Alderaan. I don't know if those pictures are canon from Alderaan, but Alderaan looked really nice as well before before they blew it up. So yeah. What Star Wars blaster would you like to own IRL? I mean, I would like something really small and kind of maybe either Cad Bane's blaster. Is it called the Vestar? Or just something really small, to DT-22 or something. Exactly, you gotta be careful what era you rock up all to Alderaan. It's gonna be the prequel era. Why do you exist? To give you guys Battlefront news. That's literally the only reason. Stream and make Battlefront news. That's why I exist. What movie this year are you looking most forward to? I still haven't seen. I mean, what do I have the rest of the year here? Well, obviously Venom. I haven't seen Venom yet. What other movies do we have? I mean, Captain Marvel isn't until next year. I don't know. I can't. What other movies are coming out this year, guys? Other than Venom, which is already out. I honestly don't remember any right now. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That doesn't seem interesting at all, to my opinion. Oh, Aquaman. Is that this year? I thought it was next year. Okay, Aquaman and Fantastic Beasts. Okay. So out of those, I think I'll go for Fantastic Beasts, actually. I think that one seems better than the first one. I'm quite interested in that one. Where is Obi Ben Walkno? Obi Ben. Oh God. Let's skip song. Obi Ben Walk Obi. That's an interesting name. Here's my dog to continue the post your animal thing. Nice. Beautiful dog. So many beautiful dogs in the Senate. No, Danger Cat, I don't really feel like watching the new Doctor Who, because I've only watched the first 2 seasons, so I would have to catch up to everything, basically. Do you eat smints? I don't even know what that is. That sounds like some mint with something added. Oh, it is a mint. It literally just looks like a mint. I don't know why it's called smint. But the answer is no, I've not had a smint. What do you usually drink in the morning? Well, currently, since I started working out, I make a shake. With like 1,000-calorie shake every morning. Which is basically my breakfast. So that's like oats, peanut butter, some berries, gainer, and milk. And then I drink that, and I'm full for a few hours. So yeah. You don't have to, it's a reboot. Oh, really? Oh. I thought they just like had a new Doctor all the time, not a reboot. Interesting. Yeah, oh, and I don't know, that's kind of like animation, and I watched half the trailer and I was like, why would I want to watch this when there's so many normal Spider-Man movies, and Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man next year and everything, you know? I don't know. Maybe I need to look into it more. Okay, interesting, Danger Cat. Maybe I should give it a go. Is Origin Premiere good? I think it's worth it, because again, if you get all games for free, I mean, I'd probably get all the games for free from EA anyways, but I like to pay for my own games instead of getting them for free from EA. I prefer, I don't mind paying for them, simply put. So now I got Origin Premiere, I pay every year and I get every game. So if I want to play Battlefield 5 now, got it. Want to play Anthem a few months later, got it. Both of them separately would cost a lot more. Not yet, Casper. It will take more than 3 workout sessions for that, okay? But it feels good to be working out again, because it's you just feel better doing it, you know? Compared to sitting still literally the entire day. Same question. Battlefield 5 beta on a scale of 1 to 5. 4? I mean, I didn't have too many issues. It worked really well, and I played it quite a lot. I'd say 4 for the Battlefield 5 beta, 4.5 for the Blackout beta. If not 5 for the Blackout beta, to be honest. Like, no, 4.5. I don't know, it's slightly better than Battlefield. Should DICE delay Battlefield 5 to December? I don't know. I don't feel like I'm too... I don't follow the progress of the game enough to have any decent say in that. I would like them to just get it out so more people can go to Battlefront 2. But I also want them to really succeed with that game, because it has a really good potential. But with all the bad press and the screw-ups with the marketing... and Black Ops 4 success, I think it can be tricky, and if that game doesn't do well, like, rip Battlefront, I would say. People say, oh, if Battlefield 5 doesn't do well, everyone will come back to Battlefront. Like, I think it's more gonna be about a case that where EA goes, so we've launched 2 AAA games in a row, both of them did poorly, you obviously can't handle 2 AAA games, so let's take one away. And which one do we take away? The Star Wars game, or the game you literally built for like 15 years. Yeah, I think the Star Wars game goes, you know? So that's why I think if Battlefield 5 doesn't succeed, rip Star Wars from DICE. Exactly, Owen. The second I got that invite to the Blackout 4, to the Black Ops 4 release event, I was like, now I'm a COD shill. Have you watched Iron Fist Season 2? Yes, I thought it was pretty good. It was better than Season 1. There was still some iffy parts that I didn't fully agree on. But overall, good season. And it left a good ending for the next season. So yeah, I thought it was good. And Daredevil comes out pretty soon, right? Like within a week or 2, I think. Maybe that would be good though, because someone else would get to make a Star Wars game. The thing is, I think they probably have a lot of Star Wars games in the works. I mean, we already know about at least the single player game, Fallen Order and whatever Motive are doing. I don't think it will be the case where they say, oh, so DICE isn't doing Battlefront, we're gonna give it to someone else. That's not how it's gonna be. So I don't think it's beneficial to take away. It's either we get that shooter Star Wars fantasy or we don't get it at all. Because I don't think they have a lot of other companies within EA that could do that. And that would be willing to basically try another time with Battlefront. It could be something else, definitely, like a Republic Commando or whatnot. But I don't think if DICE lost it because of the fails, I don't think that would benefit Star Wars games as a whole, if that makes sense. But again, I think that we'll see how Battlefield 5 does. I mean, it's probably not going to be as popular as Battlefield 1, that's for sure, considering how flawless the marketing was for that game. But we'll see. I'm actually thinking about starting to watch the MCU shows on Netflix. Do it. They're good. I watched all of them. I mean, some of them can be slow, but I found all of them to be enjoyable, to be honest. I watched every MCU show, I think. Like, you know, Defenders and all the ones linked to that. So Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Daredevil, Iron Fist, and then Punisher. Right, let's continue. What didn't you think? Negi popping up with those mysterious questions. If someone comes up to you and says hello there in a General Kenobi voice, what would you reply? General random person, or just say General Kenobi. I'd probably just say General Kenobi. I mean, it depends on if they do it convincingly. Because sometimes I've had somebody just go, "Oh, hello there," like that way, and then if I go General Kenobi, they go, "What the hell are you talking about?" But if someone actually pulls off a proper hello there, a proper hello there in the voice, I'll reply. It's General Kenobi. What if I said that Battlefront franchise is dead? Not yet, is what I would say. Why didn't you buy the Elite Trooper Deluxe Edition for Battlefront 2, but you bought the Deluxe Edition for Battlefield 5? What? I did buy the Trooper. I did have buy the Elite Trooper Deluxe Edition for Battlefront 2. I'm 100% sure of that. I mean, I've got it right here. You see? No, wait, you don't see it there. Actually, they merged those, right? So you can't see it anymore, can you? Because I used to have that Iden helmet here. But it seems like they've kind of removed that one. Yeah, that's because I got Premiere. After I got Premiere, that disappeared. So that's probably why you can't see it. But I did have... I bought the Deluxe Edition. Well, I haven't bought the Deluxe Edition for Battlefield 5 either. It's just included in Premiere. If you had to choose 3 background Jedi, meaning Jedi who appeared in the films but were not main characters, to add to the game as heroes, which 3 would you choose? Mine would be Plo Koon, Kit Fisto, and Ala Secura. That's kind of... I mean, we're talking Jedi here, and background ones. I kind of willing to agree on those. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else who I... if there's anyone else, well, I don't know what other like interesting background. And those 3 background characters we actually got to see a bit in the Clone Wars series, so they aren't really background characters there. Maybe someone like oh, what's his name again? The kind of crazy dude, long hair. Oh shit, what's his name? Quinlan Voss, maybe? I don't know. I think I'd probably agree on those, to be honest, Iceberg. As a top 3. Have you watched Gotham? No. No, I know another one, Iceberg. I want the dinosaur one. What's his name? The dinosaur Jedi. I want him. Oh shit, I don't remember his name either. What's his name? I think you can search for dinosaur Jedi. Coleman Trebor, of course, that's his name. How do I forget that? Coleman Trebor. I want him in the game, okay? And I want him to be useless. What did you have last? A lemon or lime? I never... You mean... I didn't eat an entire lemon or lime, but the fruit that I used in cooking the last time was probably a lime. Iron Fist got a season 2. Yes. Have you watched Game of Thrones? No. Have you watched The Walking Dead? No. What do you think of this emote? What is it? It's just blank now. Seriously, the emote, nothing is happening with the emote. I'm so confused. How did... Oh, there we go. Oh, now it moves. Okay. It's the... I don't feel so good emoji. I like it. Yeah, Owen really likes Infinity War. Look at his profile picture. Even has a moving Thor profile picture. Beautiful, beautiful. Your thoughts on Roadmap V3? Well, disappointing yet again that things get pushed and nothing new gets added. So, yeah. Did Article 13 affect you? Was that the one... Article 13... No, not really. The only that thing isn't as bad as people make it sound. Basically, it adds so that you have to have a filter on a website where you upload, so copyright owners can track their stuff. YouTube already has that, which means it doesn't affect me. They basically want people to add a system similar to what YouTube and Twitch has, which I don't think is that unreasonable, to be honest. So yeah, it doesn't affect me. I'm gonna have to take another bite of this delicious biscuit. I heard Janice really wanted me to chew close to the microphone. Yes, Isaac, Thor touching down in Wakanda was like the best scene. I was actually watching some audience reaction videos the other day, where someone had made a compilation of everyone who filmed in the cinema when that scene happened. Fortunately, there wasn't a lot of people who cheered in my cinema, because in Sweden people don't cheer. Which I kind of appreciate, though. Because I can imagine that would have been quite annoying. It's been a while since I last saw your monthly Q&A, so you might already have answered this, but do you know if there'll be an expiry date on the crafting points? No, they've actually not said anything about that, so unless they say anything about that, I wouldn't think that happens anytime soon. Honestly, I don't see a reason to why they would remove them. What do you collect? I answered that one a bit earlier, and nothing in particular. Will you invite all the senators to your birthday next year? No, I'm sorry. Will not happen. I will invite you to my birthday stream, okay? Stop chewing in the microphone. Hey, I was just do you think it will be phase 1 or 2 clones on Geonosis? Definitely phase 1. I mean, it is phase 1 clones on Geonosis, so why wouldn't there be? That's my guess. If Luke wore Snoke's robes in the picture below, he looks like this. Thoughts? Imagine if that's the beginning of episode 9. It's like, in Snoke's chair, Luke is sitting with Snoke's robes. I don't know. Yeah, it works pretty well. I don't know how well it would work. Well, anyone would probably look decent in those golden swag robes. Have you shot anyone with the DL44 yet? No. Are you going to do an in-depth Photoshop competition? I would like to do that actually. As next time I do a giveaway, I might do that, where I take some green screen photos of me, or maybe not just Photoshop, but could be videos as well. You guys can suggest me what poses and what things you want me to say or do in front of the green screen here, and then you can do your magic. That could be fun. You might have said something about this before, I remember correctly. Yes, mid-September Dogo. Nice, beautiful dog, beautiful. Would you agree that ion turrets are ridiculously overpowered against infantry? I think Iceberg wrote this before it got nerfed. Luckily, it's now been nerfed. But getting hit by one of these as Boba knocks you out of the sky, not unlike... Oh! Iceberg... Luckily, Iceberg, that got fixed. So, that's pretty... Yeah, in short, I do agree on all of these things pre-patch. Can you get the Star Wars reference in the gamer tag of the top of the player in the enemy team? Hugo Damask. Yeah, that's Hugo Damask, right? Isn't Hugo Damask is Darth Plagueis name, if I remember correctly, right? Hugo Damask. No, wait. No, Hugo Damask. I thought it was Hugo Damask. I thought Hugo Damask was... No, maybe it wasn't. No, it wasn't a nickname of Darth Plagueis, or was it? It is? Okay, good. I thought it was Hugo. I was pretty sure it was Hugo, not Hugo Damask, but I guess it was. Is it Hugo? Because it said Hugo when I googled it, but I was pretty sure it was Hugo Damask. I guess not. I guess it was Hugo, Hego Damask. Do you think we'll ever get a survival mode, just in like the last game? Debatable at this point, to be honest. Do you think we will ever get a Battlefront game as good as Battlefront 2005 with the modern time graphics? I mean, this game could have been that. It really could have been that if it wasn't for the shitty progression system. Because we would probably have gotten all the private matches and stats and whatever we wanted if it wasn't for the case that it went so poorly. So will we get another game that's as good? Hard to say, really. It really is. I don't know. It's hard to judge as well. Compare a game now to then, you know? Yeah, it's called Battlefront 2 2017, right? Kinda. What? I'm confused. Yes, it is. This isn't a question. I want to thank you for everything you have done for this game. You have inspired me to start my own YouTube channel, although it sucks. I thank you for the legit news you always provide. I thank you for your honesty, your passion, and your creativity of the Battlefront. Thank you for everything, and I will always support you and your channel no matter what. I will follow the Battlefront 2 journey with you and with all the nice senators. May the force be with you always. Greek flag. Thank you, America. If you're watching now, I saw you earlier. Thank you very much for the kind words, man. It means a lot. And I do my best to keep you guys and the community up to date with Battlefront. So thank you very much. And nice to see some Greek followers here. 5 squared in 3. That's 5 times 5, 25, 125, I think. Yeah, JP just said the same thing, so I'm guessing it's 125. Danger Cat and What a Weirdo fighting. We will settle that once they fix the Hero Showdown private matches, okay? Will you make a Senate meetup in Sweden or somewhere else one day? I mean, I have that whenever I go to like games, to like EA Play and Star Wars Celebration. I don't think I'm gonna do it in Sweden because the chances of people like showing up is very small. I probably have like 10 senators that are Swedes. But yeah, I will do meetups at Star Wars Celebration next year for sure. How do you feel about Roadmap 3rd version? Like I mentioned earlier, a bit disappointing with the February, probably almost March for the game mode, but yeah. Battlefront Maniac. Oh, you're also Greek. Nice. Polski, hello there, my friend. How you doing? I'm assuming you probably messaged me, right? Because I had responded just before I started the stream. So sorry if I... Yeah. Sorry that I didn't respond in the DMs. I'll go to Stockholm and show up just for that. Awesome. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna do... Polski has had a really... like, he has such a tight community here in Sweden. I was so impressed when I saw Polski's... that picture of your meetup you did with... like, pretty much half the people there were standing in Polski shirts, and you were doing... Was it go-kart? No. It was something like that, right? And there was like... I don't know, 30 people probably showed up. It's really impressive, from young to old. So you've built a really nice community. I was about to rage quit on stream today after my mall fell through the map. What? I've never had that happen. That must be rare. Oh well. Let me see here. Would you prefer if Battlefront 2 is supported until 2000? Oh, to get Mace Windu and Django, or Ahsoka and Ventress? Definitely Ahsoka and Ventress, 100%. Go-kart 35 beasts, sweet. That's awesome, man. That's so cool. Yeah, let's check out What a Weirdo's rage quit. I want to see that right now. Will you ever? Oh, JP, that's actually something I should do right away. Thank you. I've completely forgotten that. I should definitely update that. Yes, GTH. I tweeted about that actually. Well, let's check out what a weirdo's rage quit here. Wait. Wow. He's still quiet. Am I gonna copyright strike? What is this music? Oh, is he just quiet because he got mad, or he didn't say anything during that entire clip? RIP. Alright, Janice, see you, man. Thank you for tuning in. Man, Polsky, you really improved on Fortnite. I remember when you were like, your stream titles were like worst Fortnite player ever, and then I saw your video today, and I was like, damn, he knows how to shoot. I mean, that was kind of the thing when I used to play Fortnite. I was pretty good at shooting, but I just cannot build. I cannot for the life of me build, and I hated whenever I shot someone, they would construct the wall, the wall of China in 3 seconds, and then I was like, screw this. But yeah, Blackout. Man, we should do some dual streams once Blackout is out, if you wanna do that. Polsky. I'm the worst Fortnite pro in Sweden. Well, you're still a pro though, aren't you? So that's good. What do you think of Ortho's clone skin mod? Which one is that? I've seen so many clone skin mods. It was probably one of the better ones, right? Like the one with the, was it Commander Cody as well? In short, I do remember seeing it and I thought it was really good. Now I don't remember which one in particular that was. Do you think they'll put Battlefront 2 devs back to Battlefront 2 when Battlefield 5 is done? A few of them, probably, yeah. They're gonna have to if they gonna make the content they promised, that's for sure. So we'll see. Out of all DICE devs you know, which one would you say you have the best relationship with? If you feel this question is a bit personal, feel free to skip it though. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll say this much: CJ is definitely the one I've hung out with the most. So that's probably my answer for that. Like, we've gone to a couple of the Star Wars premieres and some other movies and things like that. But there's none of them that I talk like too often with, you know. So yeah, probably. Are you gonna buy Black Ops 4? No, I'm gonna get it for free. Thoughts on the Captain Marvel trailer? I thought it was good. It didn't get me nearly as hyped as something like Infinity War. It felt a bit cluttered for being a kind of first trailer ever for this character. I think they could have toned it down a bit, not had as much stuff in there, and maybe just done a teaser first. So yeah. You're so fat you barely fit on the screen. This is in the question. Thank you. Oh yes, now we're getting into some themed questions here. Questions about food. Food, do you like it? Yes. Pizza or tacos? Tacos 100%. Proper tacos. Have you been to Nando's before? No, I have not been to Nando's actually. I've heard a lot of good about it, like chicken sandwiches and stuff, right? But we don't have it here, so I've never. I think that's a UK thing, or maybe it's both UK and US. Do you eat chocolate, like actual chocolate, not chocolate cookies or something? Yeah, who doesn't like chocolate? I like good chocolate. I like kind of like dark chocolate as well. Just eating like, not like an entire bar, but just some pieces of dark chocolate is great. Favorite fish to eat? Probably tuna. Otoro sushi, best sushi ever. Melts in your mouth. It literally melts in your mouth because the fat that holds together the tuna meat in the otoro melts at body temperature. It feels really weird, but yeah. Probably tuna. Do you want to have more blue milk? Yeah. Actually, I was thinking it would be fun to do another collab with Amir. It was great, and I could do it as an off the Battlefront episode. I don't know if you thinks it's worth it though. I mean, there's a lot of effort like going all the way over there to Västerås to do that collab, and he's done a couple of more collabs, but not too many. We'll see. Seek. No, Seek is really boring though. What a weirdo. That's like the cheap kind of boring fish. It's not bad, but it's definitely not my favorite fish. I would definitely pick like salmon and tuna over Seek. Thoughts on brownies and why it's better than chocolate cake? I disagree. Chocolate cake, a proper chocolate cake, like we're talking a chocolate mousse cake here. A brownie would probably beat a boring chocolate cake, but I'll show you. I want to show you. That's something I've had almost every time on my birthday. Let me show you. Oh yes, they do have a picture of it there. Perfect. This one. Do they have a better picture of it? What if I click it? Nothing happens. I'll show you. This one right here. See this one? Chocolate mousse cake. Best one. What if I Google for just actually it doesn't look as good here. So it's gotta be this one. Right here. Chocolate mousse cake. That's the best chocolate pastry. Hälleflundra, yes. I like flatfishes. Are they called that in English? Gustav? I don't know. They're very good. I don't know, flatfish? I mean, plattfisk. Is it flatfish? Would you consider yourself to be nutritionally flexible? I don't really know what that means. But I mean, I do eat anything, pretty much, if that's what you mean. So, maybe yes. Are you eating healthy? Fairly, yes. I might be cheating a bit to get all those extra calories now that I'm working out to get, which might be a little bit too much what's it called? Carbohydrates? I don't even know. But it's definitely not unhealthy, but it's not perfect either, I would say. Hälleflundra is halibut. Oh, I see. Would you consider your diet a good diet? Pretty decent. It's a bit inconsistent except for the morning shakes. But yeah, pretty decent. Do you want to try the food the clones are in episode 2? So are you asking me if I want to eat clones? I'm assuming you might mean if I want to eat the food the clones are eating. Let's see. Episode 2 clones eating. You can see them eating, but can you actually see what they're eating? Let me see here. You can only see, you don't really see what they're eating, do you? So I don't know. I can't answer because I don't know what it is. It's probably not that good, to be honest. But it would be fun to try. 9 to -3. -3. What? What are you talking about, Matic? Let's start by checking. 9 2. I don't even know what 2 -3 means. If you're not happy with your diet, how would you change it? I mean, I probably want to drink less of the calories and eat more of them. I just get full too quickly. Like, I could change out some of that gainer for just some good old chicken and rice and some veggies, but it's just, I need to drink some of the calories to get enough, simply. So that's probably what I would like to change. But my appetite just isn't big enough to eat 3,000 calories a day. Unless I eat shit food, and at that point I might as well drink it. Favorite fruit? Probably passion fruit. I really like passion fruit. That's probably the fruit I buy the most often, because I'm allergic to like apples and things like that. Have you tried Marmite before? I don't think so. I know it's like very salty, right? But I don't think I've tried Marmite. Oh, it's in the power. Oh, to the power 2. Oh shit! How do you do the power to minus? I don't even remember how you do that. Isn't that just like? So if it's 9 times 9 is 781. 700 and oh wait. Let me see if let's see. I might be completely. 81 times 9 is 73, 72. Ah! Wait. I'm not gonna look in the chat right now. I'm not gonna look. Wait. So. $739. 739. No. The 729. 700 minus 729. Is that it? Minus 729. Probably wrong. Man, I haven't done that kind of math for so long. It's -3. What? How is that -3? I don't remember how the power of minus works. I thought it was just like the normal power 2, but you add a minus to it. It was just too long since I did that, honestly. Okay, so is 9 the power to 3? Is that 700 and what did I 729? Is that at least correct? Did I do that math correctly? Or did I do that wrong as well? I guess I can just do the math here myself. This is 9s times 9. Why is it bugging out? The calculator in Windows is so shit. Okay, at least I did that math right, okay? But the minus is flip it. Well, that's kind of what I did, or I don't know. Man, I was really good at math. Like, I'm pretty good at the logics behind maths, but it was so long ago since I studied it, which means I've forgotten the rules, kind of. You know, like that one. I don't remember how you do that, you know? And it makes it extra hard that I learned all the terms in Swedish. So yeah. If not, do you want some? I wouldn't mind trying Marmite, that's for sure. I think I can probably find it in a store here. Probably even in my normal store. I don't know how common it is. Have you tried skyr before? If so, how was it? No, I don't think I have, but I saw it in the store just yesterday. It was at our normal yogurt shelf. It was really expensive compared to normal yogurt, and it had like no calories, which for me is a bad thing. I want calories in my yogurt. No, I haven't tried it, but I saw it in the store. The answer is 1 divided by 729. Ah, why did someone say it was -3 then? Give me some other doing off the Battlefront, trying foreign food. Yeah, that could be something. I don't remember that kind of stuff. Give me some normal math. Now, what's your ideal work meal? What do you mean work meal? I don't know, like just a good old steak. A good old steak, I would say, with some roasted potatoes and then some stir-fried veggies, maybe, like a standard, take some maybe some spinach, some mushrooms, some garlic and chili, toss that in a pan. Some oven roasted potatoes, and then a medium rare steak. Is that a good answer? Yeah, that doesn't really tell me much. It was too. That doesn't mean too a lot to me. It was too long ago. But yeah, that's a good idea for an Off the Battlefront episode. Is there a vegetable you don't like? Yes, tomatoes. I don't like raw tomatoes. I don't know what it is. I like literally everything. I can eat pretty much anything, but I don't like raw tomatoes. I've started to learn to eat it if it's in food, but if someone just gives me slices of raw tomatoes, I'll pick it away. If it's tomato on a burger, I'll take it away. But that's literally it. I can eat pretty much anything else. Can you think of 3 types of dinners based on food/animals in Star Wars? I mean, okay, porg. I would like just a roasted porg. That's like a roasted chicken. That's kind of a given. And then from the bantha milk, I would make something, because that's milk. I'd make like a milkshake. So let's take a roasted porg. I'm not gonna make 3 types of dinners, but I'm gonna make one dinner with 3 types of Star Wars in it. So if we say, yeah, like roasted pork with a bantha milk milkshake, and then to that I would serve the bread that Ray has in episode 7. I love caprese salad. Like when I was a kid, my parents always had that, and I had the caprese salad but without the tomato, so basically just mozzarella, basil, olive oil, and salt. Alright, Battlefront Maniac. Catch you later, man. But yeah, let's continue here in the Discord. Favorite type of sandwich? Tough one. A good old sandwich with just some of this pretty strong cheese that we have here that's been lagrad for long. I don't know what that's called in English. With some smoked ham, a piece of lettuce, and then some Dijonnaise, which is basically a 50-50 mix of, or not 50-50, but like it's basically mayonnaise mixed with Dijon mustard. It's really good. I don't know if that's my favorite, but it's hard to pick a favorite. Kebab pizza or kebab tallrik? A really good kebab pizza, the one at my summer house, close to that, there's a really good kebab pizza. I think that beats the kebab tallrik. But a kebab tallrik with rice, though, can be godlike. So, tough to pick. Aged, yes, thank you, what a weirdo. Like some, exactly, aged cheese, that's what I was looking for. Do you approve on pineapple on pizza? I personally think it's great, yes. Pineapple, ham, and some béarnaise sauce on. That's a good pizza. Can we stop asking questions about food? No. I don't know, they probably stop it soon. We'll see here. Would you eat lab-made meat or real meat if given the option? I would like to try lab-made meat, because I know it's a more ethical way and a more environmental friendly way to create meat. So I'd totally want to try lab-made meat and see if it tastes as good and if it's as nutritious as real meat. I'll totally eat that, no problem. But I want to try it before I make a judgment. What is the most food you have ever eaten in a day? It's actually a tough question. Oh, my audio is turned off. Oh god. My headset turned
off
on.
The Battlefront. Trying foreign food, you say? Creep Elliot. I better send you some real Viking food then. Like SKYR, Harfiskor and Kleiner.
Thank you very much, Negi, for the $10. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to send me some food, like, that's why I haven't gotten any more packages now, except for apple tarts. I got the apple tarts package, but I was hoping more of you would send some that I could just show up doing videos, like whether it's eating or opening up or whatnot. Skyr you probably shouldn't send, because that's milk based, so that will get disgusting. And like I said, I can buy it in the store here, but I have no idea what Harfiskor and Kleinice. I have no idea what that is. No, you don't need to send me some surströmming. I had that in the store here as well, and that thing would. I think surströmming deserves a video of its own, to be honest. But I don't know what the most food I've eaten in a day is, to be completely honest. Because I don't know, to be honest. Probably when I was at some buffet or something. Any new ideas for a YouTube profile logo? Maybe a clone trooper instead of a stormtrooper. It would be more fitting with the Clone Wars stuff coming, just my opinion. I don't know, since I've had that logo for so long, and even the old version, this is kind of just like an updated version. I could stick with a stormtrooper. That would always work as long as I cover Star Wars stuff. Which one of these would you rather have? So that's a fish and chips, that's a burger, and that's a... What is that, though? Is that meat? It's like a pork belly or something? I think I'd go with the fish and chips. That's always... I love fish and chips. It's good. So, probably, yeah. I prefer fish and chips over a burger unless it's a really good burger. Do you know 0 to 0? 0, right? You can't divide 0 by 0. Or you can't divide anything by 0, but 0... Because I remember... No, it's that 1. Isn't that 1? Isn't anything to 0 1? Or I don't know. I don't quite remember. Favorite type of meat? Best meat I've ever had, Wagyu beef or Kobe beef, 100%. Favorite type of side dish? Tough one. Pick one. Okay, I almost remember then, Matic. Favorite type of side dish? I don't know, to be honest. I like to toss up some pak choi in a bit of chili and garlic. Maybe a little bit of hoisin sauce. Like, I don't know if that's my favorite of all side dishes, but that's something I do cook quite often because I just like it. It's really delicious and it's really easy to make. So yeah. Topic over. Normal questions below. All right. Something you did that was so awkward it haunts you forever. I don't think I have any. Like, I've read some on, on Reddit, like those today I fucked up, that subreddit. I don't have anything close to that. I'm sure I've done some awkward stuff. I mean, you always have those things where you just think back afterwards, like, why didn't I say that? Why didn't I do that instead? I don't think I have that one time I did something super awkward. I honestly can't come up with anything. So I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I have. Obviously, since it doesn't haunt me right now, I don't think I have a good answer for that. What subreddit? It's called TIFU. My God.
To my 1-year anniversary, back in the beta times, if it wasn't for a week delay. Hooray!
Thank you very much, GTH, for the $17 donation, my friend. That is very kind of you, dude. Thank you, man. To my 1-year anniversary. Beautiful. So wait, do you have the beautiful? Is GTH in the chat? Where are you, mate? I don't see you in the chat. There you are. Oh, it's okay. That's what you mean with the 1 week delay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's true. There was a beta 1 year ago. The beta, all the hopefulness, already in the beta we were starting to be a little bit worried. I remember I made a video after the beta talking about how the progression system wasn't very good and how it was still pay to win and randomized. But yeah, those good old times. What did you think of the topic-specific questions? I liked them. I'm always welcome for food questions. Ask me more food questions. Honestly, if you guys saw my view history on YouTube, it's probably more food than it is gaming. Honestly. Do you feel that complaining about stuff in the game can kind of be a double-edged sword, meaning that you don't complain if it works to your benefit? Like, if your enemy gets a health boost from Finn and Yoda, you'll say that's just freaking ridiculous, but if you're the one getting the boost, you'll pretty much say nothing. So it's a flip side to the coin, if that makes sense. What are your thoughts? Yeah, I fully agree. That's the way it is. I mean, when you're on the end that wins, you usually won't say anything. You won't be like, oh, this is perfect, awesome. This would be like, this is so balanced. But it's definitely like the way you say. For instance, when everyone's health boosted around you, you won't notice much. But when you're facing off against those people, you're gonna complain. There are some cases though where it goes both ways. Like, the Kylo Ren bug, where if you freeze someone, they won't get it won't get removed if someone shoots them. And I've used that. I've frozen people and just literally seen people shoot him and be like, this is so broken. This is so broken. So it depends on how broken and how obvious it is, but overall, you're right. You do notice it a lot more when you're on the receiving end, 100%. Calm down, Felix. I'm on the 20th here. I'm at two-thirds of the way through the questions. Favorite Disney princess? I don't know. Favorite Disney princess? I don't even know.
Oh my God!
My God.
If Sam Evans held a webinar for
My
AI, the
God.
market isn't interested in emotes and pretend content. Smash like if you get it. Also, can I be bold and ask that you read my poem before I go to sleep? Heart,
Sam-
heart, heart.
Sam Owen's daughter, also known as Apple Tart, donates $36. My God, my friend, thank you very much. I still don't know what that Sam Owens thing is. I think that's a meme that I've missed, but you know. Oh, Princess Leia is a Disney princess after all. Can I say Leia in that case? And because that's what I would go for. But thank you, Apple Tart. And yes, I can read your poem. I'm assuming you need to go to bed now, so my God.
Get here, Cancer. You deserve this, guys.
Cyclothor, thank you for the $10. Ear cancer, yeah, that's not very nice. I like how you pointed towards everyone else. Ben said a thing about lights and stuff on maps. Wait, let me just check what. Oh, that's interesting. No, any princess from old animated movies. Maybe like. Oh, I don't even remember her name right now because of that. Aladdin's. Oh my God, what's her name? I don't remember. It was so long since I watched Aladdin, but I know I loved Aladdin as a kid, more than like Snow White or Shrek or anything like that. Jasmine, yes. So probably go for that. So yeah, I will read your poem, Apple Tart. Let me see where it's at. Where's Apple Tart's poem? Oh my God, I scrolled past a dab. What is this? What? I thought you posted it here. Someone said you posted it here. Apple Tart. I thought your poem was here. I am pretty sure it was here. Danger Cat said it was here, or one of the mods said that the poem was here, but I don't see it here. Unless it's on next month maybe. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it was on next month, I think. That's why. Explains it. Okay, so I'll read it anyways. Okay, here we go. Danger Cat. No, I mean, sorry, Apple Tart. You know how he likes to write poems, interesting messages. Let's see. It's time to read Apple Tart's poem. It's nearing sunrise. I mobilize. Enter what in looming guise appears a shop of custom ties. I see with my eyes on a table 2 pies. Beside it sit 2 guys. Seeing me, they rise. Do you have the spice? Now that's something I despise. Drugs simply agonize. I improvise, give them a surprise, a bag full of flies. That was unwise. You have met your demise. I emphasize, I'm not one of the spies. Lies. They say as they energize a plan I devise before someone dies. Hey guys, try to visualize us 3 under clear skies, eating burgers and French fries. For minutes they fantasize as I grab my spy supplies, getting ready to neutralize. Hands on your thighs. Don't force me to tranquilize. With a swift move, I harmonize. With a swift move, I harmonize 2 crooks as one fine prize. Ridding their names means to terrorize the victims of drug pies. Beautiful, beautiful. How the hell did you get this many words? That I was thinking it was gonna be like 4 words rhyming with each other, but it was literally like 30 words that rhymes with sunrise. Mobilize, guys, ties, dice, device. Most impressive. Oh wait, I still have that one, do I? No, I've removed the oh it's beautiful from the stream deck. RIP.
10 out
Oh
of
my
10
God.
poem. Nebot approves. Smiley face.
Thank you very much.
Wow, this poem sucks even more than Elliot in H versus V. Just kidding. It's way better than Elliot in H versus V. Don't take it personal, kid.
Thank you, Cyclothor, for your very insightful donation, my friend. Oh my god. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Negi. And thank you.
I can't believe I'm getting paid for this.
And you name it, drops the $3 to steal that Streamboss, you sneaky bastard, Casper. Thank you very much. But yeah, Apple Tart, that was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. How long did that take you to write? Most impressive. Cyclothor even trash talks my hero plays when I'm not even playing. But that was beautiful. Let's continue. No, wait, where were we? We were... Oh, it's still quite a long way to go here. I gotta get some proper dinner going. Favorite Shrek movie? Oh, man, I gotta rewatch them. Honestly, it's so long since I watched Shrek that I don't even remember them, the different movies from each other, if I'm gonna be honest. What do you think of the Daredevil Season 3 poster? Yeah, pretty neat. Do not fear the dark, become it. Yeah, I like the fact that they're kind of hinting towards him becoming darker and maybe not being as afraid of killing someone. So, yeah, we'll see. Who do you think makes better movies at the moment? Marvel or Lucasfilm? Marvel at the moment, I gotta say. At least if you look at the last, like, 2 or 3. Or, I mean, yeah, at least, like, Ragnarok and Infinity War were perfect, pretty much. And Last Jedi and Solo were not. They were really good, but they were not as good. Is the Marvel universe, Marvel Cinematic Universe a more profitable movie franchise than Star Wars at the moment? Yeah, I kind of think it is overall. Or actually, I'm kind of curious. How much Force Awakens trailer? How much did the views did the first Force Awakens trailer have? 102 million. That's the absolute first trailer, 102 million. And then you look at Infinity War. That one has 200 million. And that shows that, because like, fine, if you release something Star Wars now, it might have gotten the reputation down and whatnot. But The Force Awakens was a blank page. It was new for everyone, the first Star Wars for a long time. So you can't blame it on, oh, bad movie, whatever. So I just think Marvel overall is more popular than Star Wars. That's my guess for it. But yeah. Hello there, Daniel. Good to see you. What are your thoughts on Disney's decision to start slowing down the output of Star Wars films? I mean, I guess it makes sense. If all they're gonna do is literally put them a year apart like they used to do, fine. I'm not sure exactly what means slowing down. I mean, they might just be saying, oh, we're not going to release 2 movies within 5 months like we did now. And that's good. What is the Outlander Club for? That's like, you can gain points and stuff. I don't know if people are still active there. I don't think so. I've never really understood exactly either. Were you at the playtest that Ben tweeted about Ursa NDA? I can say that no, I was not at that playtest. I have never played Geonosis. I have never played General Grievous. I have never played Obi-Wan. Once I start going quiet on those questions, I might have done so. But now I haven't played them. And those playtests they tweet about, those are not game changer playtests. I don't even know if I'm allowed to be at those, because I might be considered press or something. But yeah. What do you think of super chats on VODs? Oh, you mean that you could super chat on a VOD? I don't know. That kind of takes away that. But I mean, when YouTube releases these premieres, I don't know if you guys have seen that. Basically, it's like you schedule a video, and once it goes live, it plays like a live stream, and then there's a live chat where you can send super chats to a video, and once the entire video has been played, it goes up as a normal VOD. I think that could work. What abilities do you think Grievous, Obi-Wan, Dooku, and Anakin will have? That's a long question. Grievous, I think we already know, roughly, at least from the leak, which is it seems like there's one spinning ability, one kind of thrust, and one that might be like in 4, 6, or 6 legs or whatever. Obi-Wan, I think he's gonna have something defensive, coupled with something mind trick-ish, and then something a bit between people frenzy kind of. Dooku, I think, is gonna have definitely a force lightning ability, but I don't think force lightning is gonna be a main ability. So I think he might have a chain lightning or a shock like Palpatine. Otherwise, I don't know. Anakin, I think, will have some type of angry frenzy, a bit like Kylo Ren, but not as aggressive, maybe. That's what I kind of think. I don't know exactly. Do you like Star Wars Theory fan film? Do you mean his fan film? I don't know, because I've not seen it yet. Do you like food? Yes. What do you think about Queen Knight? I'll pass that question. What do you think? What do you think the next heroes after Dooku and Anakin will be if the game will be supported? I would guess Ahsoka 100%, and then probably Ventress. Which is the most favorite meme of yours? If there's, I can't pick one meme. Probably like just. I liked recently my stream memes, like when on Twitter people take just random screenshots of me from a stream when I'm reacting to something and then putting a text on it or whatever. I think those are pretty funny because people have been doing that for a while, but for some reason people have started doing it more again lately. I don't know, those are good. Oh, Martin, don't go that away. Are you the Senate? Yes. Is Dennis Brandval your father? He's not my father, and he's not my father either. Is your mother? No, it's not. How has the gym been? Does it feel good? Yes, it does feel good, but it's since I got sick literally just as I started, I haven't gotten into the 2 or 3 days a week schedule, but I've only done it once a week. So hopefully this week I'll be able to do it a bit more often. Big question perhaps, but what are the biggest things you would like to see changed, improved for Battlefront 2? Only realistic and constructive answer allowed. I don't know really. Like the way for us to make this game live on, private matches with proper control, and it doesn't even have to be a full-blown server browser, but just something where a way for us to share the game with people who are not on our friend list. That's all we need. So you can at least put it on your Reddit, or you can put it on my channel, or whatever you want, you know? And anything like that. Just a way for us to make this game live on by creating our own servers, our own game modes. I think that's something. Full out modding? No, that's probably never gonna happen. Private matches and custom servers? I don't see that as being too unrealistic. Could you try to do more console streams, perhaps one a month? I don't know. I really don't like to switch platforms much. I could try doing it occasionally, but I don't like to do promises either. It was a pain the last time I did it, because everyone wanted to play. It was like, oh, please do consoles, please do more console streams, and setting it up is a bit, well, streaming wise it's pretty easy since the Elgato just is plug and play basically, but I don't know, we'll see. Would you rather see a new Star Wars trilogy based on something completely new, or heavily connected to the episodes we've had so far? If it's a trilogy, I think I would actually prefer something new that could slightly reference, but not something heavily connected like the Skywalker saga. Be allergic to G Fuel or soda. Oh my god.
Imagine DICE changes the sound of the flashbang to this donation sound.
Oh man. Imagine if DICE, that would be kind of funny though. That would make the flashbang at least fun to be get hit by. Kind of. At least for a while. But thank you very much, Cyclethor. But I was thinking, what if I had a flashbang sound as a donation sound? I would get PTSD every time someone donates. Would you rather visit Japan or New Zealand? I think I would like to go to New Zealand someday, but I think I've got to pick Japan over that again. Meet Gandalf or Dumbledore. Gandalf. Battlefront 2. See a Battlefront 2 update with 2 to 3 new skins for each hero, or have Officer Flashbang nerfed. For 2 to 3 skins for each hero. So that's like what? 45 skins in total? Or have the Officer's Flashbang nerfed? Have the Officer's Flashbang nerfed 100%. See AIK or Djurgården win the league. As of this year, probably Djurgården, because AIK plays the most boring football ever. In my opinion. But I might just be biased. Join the light side or the dark side. If I had to choose side, light side. MJK's diss or Eminem's diss. I haven't seen any of them, so I don't know. Who cares about skins? I want a flashbang nerf. Exactly. The hardest decisions take the biggest. No wait, what does it say? The hardest decisions takes the toughest will. No, I don't remember what Thanos says. Rank these from favorite to least favorite. Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, and Star Wars. Harry Potter at the bottom, Lord of the Rings in the middle, Star Wars at the top. Check out my cake on general. Right now, I'm never gonna find that on general. What Star Wars movie would you really want to see made, but doubt Lucasfilm would make? I would love a Land of Wolf of Wall Street movie, but it's PG and morally correct. I think a movie about Darth Plagueis and Palpatine and how everything that them kind of
The dabber is Danger Cat, also known as Evil Cat. Have I told you how he got that name? I don't think so. It was a rainy Saturday night. Danger Cat, or Evil Cat as we'll call him for the rest of the story, had just gotten himself ice cream, to be continued.
My god, we're getting a full story here.
Evil Cat proceeded to eat the ice cream like a normal person, but then suddenly, out of the blue, he claimed that he was going to throw the ice cream out the window. This made his viewers angry and they rioted. Evil Cat ignored him and to be continued.
My god. My god.
When we left off, Evil Cat had just ignored all his viewers. Evil Cat walked up to the window, slowly, as if to rub salt into the wound. He then did the unspeakable. He threw the ice cream out the window. That is the story of how he got the nickname Evil Cat.
Thank you, Tiggy, for the $30 and the nice story about Evil Cat. Why would you throw ice cream out of the window? First of all, you waste perfectly good ice cream. First of all. Second of all, you might have hit someone in the head with ice cream. That's like getting a massive bird shit on your head. The Kylo theme is like something that marks a new chapter of the story, exactly. Danger Cat, please. Can we get some sour Elliots in the chat for Danger Cat? But why would you throw it out of the window? Why wouldn't you throw it in the bin if you can? And how can you not finish ice cream? I don't think I've ever been full on ice cream. You wasted perfectly. Evil Cat wasted perfectly good ice cream. And he was mean to Hedda as well. What was the stream? What was the stream? Report that stream. There was something I was going to talk about that I completely got lost in. Oh, Chris, yes, the cake. That's the one. Ooh, that looks good though. That looks like a cheesecake, like a, I don't know, mango cheesecake or passion fruit cheesecake. I like cheesecake as well. Cheesecake is really good. So that looks good. My god, why does this thing always like go all over the place when you switch to another one? It's really annoying. Wait, the moment, let me see that. You actually threw it out the window, what the hell? Danger Cat, please. Why did Danger Cat throw the ice cream out of the window? My god. I don't think my neighbors like that donation sound. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, let's continue here. If you could not make enough money to do YouTube full time and had to work a part-time job, where would you want to work? Since that would be like, if it was a full-time job and I had to completely stop doing YouTube, I would like something that I would invest more time into, like whether it's running a separate new company or being a partner manager or similarly. But if we're talking just a few days a week, I would totally be fine at working like a game store or like Webbhallen. I would like to work. It's like it's kind of the biggest physical store in Sweden that has, you know, games, tech, and that kind of stuff. I think something like that could work. Oh my god, all those mods in the chat fighting. Have you watched Rick and Morty? A little bit, like maybe a season. Not too good. Wait, is this the same question again from Iceberg? It's literally the same question. Oh well. What did you get your younger cousin that liked Star Wars for Christmas last year? You were gonna say it on a stream but decided against it because you thought he might be watching. Have you... Oh god, I don't remember what we gave. He did get a really big Millennium Falcon Lego. Maybe we gave that as a family gift, like together. Because I don't think I gave a specific gift just myself, but we kind of pitched in together to get him that big Millennium Falcon. No, that was not from us. How do I not remember what we gave him? I know we gave him some Star Wars Lego, but I don't remember, because that got all the attention, obviously, the big Millennium Falcon. I think we gave him some other Star Wars Lego, but I don't remember what it was. It was like 10 months ago now. Come on, mods, calm down. You're spamming the chat more than the normal people. Stop bullying each other. Have you ever been or felt starstruck? Oh, I don't know. Like, I guess when I took the picture with Palpatine, you didn't really, because he was kind of prepared, and it was like you just went in there and literally took a picture in like 10 seconds. So I don't think so. I don't think I've ever been properly starstruck. On the mod Hedda and Isaac. Why would I do that? No. Why? Yeah, how can you be mad at Hedda? She's always in the streams. Literally, she literally has 300% more comments or activity than the second most active one. Favorite memory from your teen years? Oh god, these questions are so hard. Teen years. That's when you're like 13 to 17. No, to 19 actually. Big LAN parties. That was a lot of fun. Could be something I miss a bit. Probably. But I don't have one good memory. I always have, it's like, what's that one thing you did that you remember? And I always never have good answers for that. What's your favorite clone skin for the assault up to now? The phase one wolf pack. Favorite clone skin for the heavy up to now? I would say the 41st. Phase 2. What's your favorite clone skin for the officer? Oh, no, mine. F in the chat for the officer. Favorite clone skin for the specialist? I think phase 2, 91st actually. I like the 91st a lot. Thoughts on the chicken update? Really good. I'm glad they finally patched the chicken. I've been wanting that for a long time. Same, I know what a weirdo. I always got ads on my own channel before I got the YouTube Premium. Are you happy about it? Yeah, the chicken update is great. That chicken, we even tested it out, me and I think it was Alex, and it worked perfectly. What about the floating chicken on Jakku? They gotta fix that. I thought the chicken update was gonna fix not just Takodana, but Jakku as well, but it didn't. Do you think it would be better to just decrease the time of Kylo's freeze to the same time as Aiden's or Chewie's stun instead of breaking the stun when people shoot? No, because I think it's a really good tactical element where you can freeze someone for a long time, you can reposition yourself, but as the instant you get hit, it should cancel. I think that's how it should work, simply put. Good night, Appletard, and thank you again for your very nice poem. Thank you. Oh yeah, something I want to say, because I know Negi is from Iceland, and I know I have a couple of other donators from Iceland, and I was wondering, like, how come people from Iceland can donate so much money? And I didn't realize how, like, I thought Sweden is expensive, and Sweden makes a lot of money, but we had some exchange students from Iceland a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, Jesus Christ, they told us at first, like, this is how much we pay for the rent, this is how much we pay for a pizza, and I was like, what? Are you kidding me? That's like twice of Sweden. And then they told us what they made. And like, yeah, well, I think you get like $6,000, or $7,000 as a programming salary. And I was like, okay, that's about twice what we get here. And that's still like getting $3,000-4,000 is still pretty good as an entry level salary. But apparently in overall, in Iceland, everything is more expensive, but you also get crazy salaries. With more and more skins coming for the clones down the line, would you prefer if the default skin became just plain white rather than the pattern we currently have? Yes, I think plain white would be better. Why should Dream Marvel game? I don't, maybe Iron Man, an Iron Man game where your suit, a bit like in the Spider-Man game, where it kind of evolves and you get to just fly around with Iron Man and do cool shit. I like how everything in the chat is just talking about the mods. Have you played the Arkham games? No. Was there any class in school that you really struggled with or was really good at? I was really good at math. I pretty much always got the highest grade in math. I was also pretty good with physics and English. What I was bad at, I would say Spanish. Definitely my worst subject. And art, because I suck at drawing. How are you enjoying the gym as of now? I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Some exercises more than others. I like deadlifts, is probably my favorite exercise. Also, who are your favorite bounty hunters? Mine are Cad Bane, Ambo, and Sugi. Cad Bane, 100% my favorite bounty hunter. Cad Bane and maybe Dengar, but Cad Bane is my top one. She's a bounty hunter from the Clone Wars show, if that helps your memory. Yeah, she's the one with the green things, right? If I remember. Let me see. Sugi Stars. No, it's not. Okay, that's not the one I thought it was. Okay. But oh well. I haven't tried the matchmaking system today yet. I've heard that it doesn't work very well. Again, I don't understand why it puts you in. It seems like it puts you into a new game apparently after each match, and I'm like, the only thing you got, like, okay, I can't say that because I was about to say, like, it's how I'm just thinking code-wise. You've got these 20 elements on each side. You've got an object for each person. You've got the stats. Making an algorithm that would take parties into consideration and then shift people around between the teams without having them rejoin a new game. It can't be that hard. I'm guessing the reason to why it struggles so much is that the core, the engine and the back end is shit when it comes to matchmaking, simply put. Because if you had just 20 objects on each side with rules such as these 4 need to be on the same team, these 5 need to be on the same team, these guys had this score, these guys had this score, it wouldn't be that hard to make an algorithm that that counted those things into consideration and at least shifted some people around, such as the top people here and the lowest people here. But something seems to be really bad with the back-end engine and the way that the game like actually treats people, which is why the matchmaking seems to struggle so much. So that I don't know. I've got to try it out myself. We'll see. If you worked in a Death Star, which job would you want? I don't know. Chef, maybe? No, that's probably not fun. That's just making like food for thousands of people. I don't know if that counts as a job, but those old people, those guys, random people you see in the background just conversing with Sheev about, I don't know, probably like the dark side and everything. Sounds pretty chill. I don't know, probably. This little black poof is here to indicate the near end of the Q&A. Ah, not a cute dog. Thank you, Sneaky Turtle. Oh my god. It only took Danger Cat 1 stream, or 2 maybe, to break. It's like I'm thinking about that when Ray goes down into that pit right away, or to the dark side, and Luke is like, "You just went straight for the darkness. You didn't even hesitate." That's Danger Cat when he started streaming. It only took him 1 or 2 streams to dab. I hate that picture. Can we just, should I make this a donation alert? No, I'm just kidding. Who is your Star Wars crush? I'd probably say, at least like when the prequels came out, how old was I then? Let me see, 2005. 10, 15? Well, no, I was 10, obviously. 10 and then upwards. Probably like Padme at that point. What animals would you want as a pet? Dog. Can you make a stab with your fingers? I don't know. How the hell would you do that? Zzz, like that? Zzz. I don't know. I did it for $15. Oh man, Danger Cat. $15 for the dab. You gotta step up that number. Last time I dabbed was for $1,500 for charity. Alright, Immortal Soldier. I will check that out after the stream then. Favorite Clone Legion? Probably like 501st overall, I would say. Favorite antagonist from the Clone Wars? Wait, antagonists are the evil people, right? Antagonists. I can never learn the difference between protagonist and antagonist. I always mix them up. Yeah, exactly. I would probably say oh man, there were so many good ones. Cad Bane, Darth Maul, Dooku, Oppress, Sheev. I mean, it's a lot of good antagonists. Pong Krell was really good. I can't pick one, to be honest. But I think the Pong Krell arc was really well written. I'll agree on that. Definitely. When is the next charity stream? Probably the next Video Hjälpen, which might be, it's December probably. I think I'll skip the playing this time and just be like standing around a table, streaming to my channel, kind of talking like we are now. Because the gaming kind of didn't matter because there were so many donations coming in. Why not the guy who starts the laser and destroys planets? Yeah, Gustav, that could actually be a fun job. Do you have any other YouTubers merch? Yes, I have Polski's. I think Polski and Alex are the only other pieces of YouTube merch I have. I don't know if Polski is still here. Probably not. But I do have Polski's and Alex merch. I think those are all that I have. Have you listened to the Misfits podcast on Spotify? No, I don't really listen to any podcast, if I'm gonna be completely honest. If you fly from New Zealand, GMT plus 13 to Hawaii, GMT minus 10, does that mean you're going back in time? Technically, yes. If you punch yourself and it hurts, does that make you weak or strong? I'd say strong. Why does the word bed look like a bed? Oh god, I didn't even think about that until you said that. It looks like a very short bed that wouldn't fit me. Why doesn't glue stick to the inside of the bottle? Because it needs air to stick, air to clog up. Why does our nose run but our feet smell? Yeah, that's a good question. If two vegans are fighting, is it still called a beef? I don't know. What would is it? Maybe it's beef made of vegan proteins, a bean beef or something. I don't know. Why is it called buildings if they're already built? Building. Wait, what? Buildings if they're already built. But why? I don't understand that one. Because buildings, like you always call it, I don't know, ings. Just because you say ings, it doesn't mean it's. I don't understand that one. It's so confusing. Are leaves called leaves because they leave the tree? Is that what the rest of the Q&A is gonna be? Probably. If you could choose to live in any country for free, would you stay in Sweden or go somewhere else? Yeah, I would love to live in Sweden for free. I just get an apartment in the central Stockholm. Totally. And then I can spend the money on traveling. Favorite lightsaber? I really like Dooku's kind of like crooked lightsaber. That's not just straight. I think that was really cool. If you had to choose something to watch for the rest of your life, would it be prequel trilogy, original trilogy, sequel trilogy, ignoring episode 9, Clone Wars or Rebels? Probably Clone Wars, because the more the better. I would choose the prequel era for sure, because there's more stuff there. But if I had to choose 3 movies versus like 7 seasons or 6 seasons of content, I'd probably go for Clone Wars. I think so. Jevon, hello there. Good to see you. I don't know what I was thinking about. Yeah. Thoughts on this? Wookiee stormtroopers from Solo concept art. What? So, what's the point of this? Do they fight for the Empire? Like, I'm kind of glad they didn't add this. This looks kind of ridiculous. I mean, trying to make a Wookiee look like a stormtrooper for the sake of being anonymous. It's like, nah. I'm glad that didn't happen. It's really weird. Who did you combination for your logo and banner, or did you choose? That's Pixel Flare Graphics. Made most of the graphics. And Danger Cat made the stuff you see on the streams. Are you ready for spooky memes? Definitely. There's already been spooky memes on I love all the spooky prequel memes we've gotten. Do you think we will get to a point in the future where most entertainment will be subscription based? Yeah, I think so. I mean, games are already doing that. Xbox Game Pass, Origin Premiere, and movies are already like we got Netflix, HBO, Disney streaming service. I think there's gonna be a lot of subscription based stuff. 100%. I should really wrap up the stream soon. It's getting really late to eat some proper dinner. Oh, we got quite a lot of questions left here, so let's hurry up here. Do you watch cable TV, or are you full millennial with Netflix and YouTube? Yep, I guess I am a full millennial. I don't watch cable TV at all. I only watch Netflix, HBO, and YouTube. If everyone was Star Wars alien/humanoid, which race would you be? If I cannot be a human, I would probably be like a Duros or something. I think they're pretty cool. Or Zabrak, maybe. Thoughts on warm cocoa in the middle of the summer? I mean, weird, kind of. I wouldn't drink it in the middle of the summer, but I would drink cold cocoa in the summer. But it could be good still. Today's topic is Sweden, so we got some Swedish questions here to finish off. How long are you going to be streaming? Until I am done with the questions. Was Sweden neutral during World War II? Yeah, we were neutral. Kind of like, oh, hey Nazis, you want to go through our country? Sure, go ahead, we're neutral. Just don't attack us. So, yeah. There was even a racial biology institute in Stockholm, or at least in Sweden. Maybe it wasn't in Stockholm. So, yeah, we weren't super neutral. But what's your favorite arc from the Clone Wars that you watched in Sweden? Just to get it to Sweden. I like the entire Darth Maul arc and how it just gets shut down by Sheev like a freaking boss. So I think I'd have to go with that one probably. Or the Ahsoka stuff is really good as well. Food questions, you say. What happened to Sweden? Fax Condi. Yeah. I still gotta try that someday, don't I? Do you think these topics are good, or do they disrupt the flow of the Q&A? I think they're good because you can still ask all the other questions other days. They could just be, I think those topics could just be a way for people to be like, oh, I can ask questions about this. I didn't think about that, you know? Have you reached the 2-hour mark? Yes, 2 hours and 20 minutes, Chris. Do you approve of my dog? Yes. I approve of all the dogs here. All good boys, good girls. Good doggos. Very good. What's the population of Sweden? 10 million roughly. How long is Sweden from top to bottom? I'm going to have to Google that. 205 miles. 22 hours car trip apparently. So yeah. 205 miles. That's the answer for you. Have you ever... Can you see the northern lights if you go to the most northern point in Sweden? Oh yes, you can see it in the middle actually. My sister studies in Umeå, which is kind of in the middle of Sweden. And she saw it yesterday. And actually there were some northern lights in Stockholm the other day. It's a bit more rare here, and especially if you're in the central Stockholm, because all the lights from the city makes it harder to see. I haven't seen it personally, but you can see it in Sweden, yes. Have you ever been to the northernmost point in Sweden? No, I can show you where I've been. I've been close. One of the most northern cities, but I've not been all the way to... So basically, this is Sweden. This is where Stockholm, and this is... I've been here in Kiruna. I haven't been all the way up here. As you can see, it's kind of like the top biggest
Good night,
one.
Elliot.
And I've been
Good
to...
night, Chatters.
I've climbed, yeah, right here, climbed the highest mountain in Sweden, which is about... Should be right here somewhere. I don't know why it's not placed on the map, if I'm blind or something, but yeah, it's basically... I went here to the... went up the glacier here. Why haven't they put out the... what's it called? It's called... my god, how do I forget the name? Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh yeah, it's right. Oh, it's pretty much next to it. Or what? It zooms in on the same place. Well, this is as much north as I've been. Is Negi leaving? I don't even see. Did he say anything in the chat? Am I blind? Oh, he sent a donation. Oh, my headset turned off. Sorry, I didn't hear it. I completely missed the donation. Negi, thank you very much for the $10 again, my friend. And good night, dude. And thank you for your interesting messages and the story about Evil Cat. Much appreciated. I completely missed the donation because the headset was turned off. But thank you very much, Negi, and have a good night, dude. Let me see here. Is your throat better now? Yes. It's only a slight bit of coughing now, but otherwise it's good. Best thing about the roadmap, the recent roadmap, there wasn't any good news, so nothing. Worst thing is that it got delayed. If you mean overall for the roadmap, I guess it's good that we're getting heroes. It's hard to say. But about the new roadmap update, nothing. There was no good news about it, really. Worst thing is just that we have to wait until February to get the game mode. Were you disappointed about the roadmap? Yes, I was. Because I thought it wouldn't be further pushed. I mean, technically, they didn't push it because it is winter. But it's still later than most of us thought. And that brings an end to the questions of October. So if you guys have any final discussions in the chat. No, I didn't see Kennedy's Cat because I was sick that day and it was really bad weather, so I was like, I'm just gonna skip the game and watch it from home. And of course that game is the one where Kennedy catches the bear in the game. No wonder you didn't stop talking about Sweden when the Kylo theme dropped. Yeah, that was probably loud for you guys. Oh, sorry, Iceberg. What would your reaction be if Wookiee Stormtroopers were in Battlefront 2? Would they be OP? You missed that in my last question. I mean, technically, wouldn't they just be like Wookiees, but with worse aim? So, they'd probably be as OP as the Wookiees. And, I mean, yeah. I would hate that, because we already have Wookiees on literally 50% of the, or 100% of the maps. Right? So, if I had it on both sides, that would just suck. You would literally never play without Wookiees. Yes, Infarcade. Apparently, my throat issues went over to both you and Danger Cat. That's the next gen of YouTube streaming. The bacteria goes through the stream. Oh my God, Dice, please. Hello there. Favorite Disney prince. That one, I have no idea actually. Shrek, maybe? If that counts. What food should I order? Indian food, Danger Cat. Man, isn't it expensive to order food every day? It seems like you order a lot of food. Good night, Casper. Sad we didn't get any 499ers today. Well, we did get 2 rejoin. We're 226 now. Oh, I gotta update that one. I'm gonna do that. Or I update it once, Danger Cat. Well, you haven't started working on the scene yet, right? So I'll just update the side thing and the number to be at 250. Oh my God, my entire leg has fallen asleep because I've been sitting like an idiot in my chair. Oh, not good. Oh, I do it maybe once and twice a month. Okay, fair enough. That's kind of like the same level as me, then you can't. Oh yes, Emperor's Watch. That one is great. I saw it. My freaking leg. God damn it. My leg is falling asleep. This is not nice. How do I get the blood back into the leg? God damn it. But yeah, that parody was great. Emperor's Watch. I loved it. Hurry up. Wait, hurry up to what, Immortal? I'm pretty much done with the questions now. I'm just doing some final ones in the chat. Imagine if Elliot stood up and had no pants. Banned from YouTube. A statue of Kennedy. I think we all want that. I think he deserves that. It wouldn't surprise me if he gets one. P or Captain Zoom? Ooh, P. I think P. Back to the Milky Way. Best series ever. Absolutely fantastic. I remember as a kid waking up to watch that. It was so interesting. Five. Oh yeah. Fem. Oh, what was the actual plot? They had to collect things from different planets in order to save Earth. It was something like that, right? I remember when they had that machine that you could just press and it made any food for you, and it was great. And I was like, I want that. You should put a link of that parody in the chat. Yeah, actually, I should show it for everyone. No, and it's pretty long, actually, when I think about it. All right. It's... Yeah, I'll... Yes, 4 minutes long. I would highly recommend anyone check it out. They actually did it in English. So, I recommend you guys check that out. Best team. No, my favorite team. And a legend in the team. He has barely gotten any play time this year at all. He comes in, hits an absolutely amazing free kick, runs off to the stands to celebrate. Someone throws in a beer. He somehow, in the air, catches the beer with the beer still in it, takes a sip of it, and then throws it away. Favorite US-made movie or TV show? Non-Star Wars. I don't really know every movie that if it's made in the US or not. But I would say show, probably The Office. Favorite character from The Office? What's your favorite moment of that character? Oh, I got this question last month, I think, and I couldn't pick one favorite. There's so many good characters in there. Creed, I think, if you look at like... I think Creed, if you look at the quality of the character, like every single time, the few times Creed says something or does something, it's always so funny. The other characters you see a lot, so it's like sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's meh. But Creed was always so fun, you know? And like I think that time when he comes in and Michael is like, "It's been a murder and you're a suspect," and it's like, "All right, boss, I'm just gonna get settled in and then I'll come here." And then he just runs down, just takes his car and just screeches out of there. And then also when it's Halloween and he shows up there and he has like a white shirt with blood all over it. And someone's like, "Oh, nice outfit, Creed." And then says, "Oh, it's Halloween today. That's convenient." I don't know, Creed is great. Bo Body. Oh yeah, when Creed becomes the manager, that one's interesting. Link doesn't work. Really? Wait. It works for me. What happens when you click it? Yeah, Dwight was great as well. Is there one thing that when you go to the US that makes you know you aren't in Sweden anymore? One thing that defines the US? People, the way people are like overly friendly. Not that it's a bad way at all, but they're like very like talkative on places where in Sweden you wouldn't even talk to them, I would say. And also like whenever you go to a store and the price you see is not what you pay, whether it's a hotel or it's a convenience store or a restaurant, there's always a bunch of tax and tip and all that kind of stuff, which makes it really annoying if it's someone who like, I can imagine how hard it is for someone who actually like has struggles with money. Whenever I've gone to the US, I'm like, okay, I'm on vacation, I'm not gonna carry too much. But if you actually want to carry, it's like, oh, this is how much you pay, but then you gotta add that, and it's double the price. It's like, okay. The thing is, I haven't seen that much fat people when I've been there. I don't think I've been at those kind of places. Maybe a little bit more than in Sweden, definitely. But I haven't seen this, like, I haven't seen like this just overly obese people everywhere. We have taxes, but we count that in. So like if it says this chocolate bar costs $1, it costs $1. The tax is already included in that. Because why would you have that as an extra? Same thing if you're at a restaurant and it says, oh, 150 Swedish crowns for this dish. That's exactly what it costs because they've already included food tax, potential alcohol tax, or whatever. So like they always include that in the price you see instead of hiding it so that you gotta do like this math yourself. So yeah. I just don't see the point of not showing the full price other than the fact that you try to rip people off and trick people. So like every time I bought like those SIM cards, it's like, okay, it costs this much, and then it's like that fee and that fee and that fee. I'm like, come on, why don't you just show how much it costs? It should be illegal to advertise something. Oh, you can get it from $49, but then you gotta add those things to even be allowed to buy it. It's like, come on, really? It's weird. Yeah, I can imagine it's not a big deal if you live there and used to it, but it's still stupid. You would enjoy not having that, trust me. There are people who have tax exemptions. Well, I do here, and I can see that. If I go to a store and I see it's cost 1,000 crowns, I know that 25% or 20% of those are sales tax. So if I buy it on my company, I deduct 20% of the price that I pay. And if I go on a website, it's almost always a selection. You can put, are you paying as a private person or are you paying as a company? And if you pay as a company, they adjust the prices to remove the tax. So yeah, I think that's better. Oh, healthcare, yeah. You know, that's not something I've personally seen Empress watch. But yeah, healthcare here is free. I know I was ranting the other day about healthcare and how I couldn't get a spot, but then 1 hour later I did. So literally paid $20 to get in, get all the tests done, and it took me an hour. Or literally I called, and an hour from when I called, I had a time there they checked my throat, they took a blood test, and they took a test in my throat, and I got the results in about 30 minutes, and that cost me a grand total of $20. So I don't know how much that would be in the US. And you can actually get rid of that. Like if you do that 5 times a year, I think it's if you do it 5 times a year and you hit $100, you get what's called a free card, where the next time it's even free. How much would that cost in the US if you were to take a blood test, a throat test, examination, and get the results? Because I'm curious. That would cost $85 after insurance. But then you gotta pay for the insurance as well. The insurance isn't even involved in those kind of things here. All right. So yeah, but again, that's the cap we have. Kind of, it's always that price, $20. If you're like making a surgery for your brain or something, it's like, okay, $20. It's kind of like a sum for just so that you won't just go in there with nothing, you know. I think if you're like, you might have to pay if it's 100. No, it's less than that. It's like $50 per night if you're staying over extra after you've had a baby. But that's basically for the like food and accommodation, pretty much. But yeah, I think it's time to wrap up the stream. It's almost midnight now, and I still gotta get the proper dinner done after that nasty sweet potato dinner. Probably gonna cook some pasta and pesto or something. Maybe start watching Star Wars Resistance, actually. Yes, free healthcare does cost taxes, don't get me wrong. But having a baby costs an easy $3 grand. Jesus. Alright, Immortal, will do. But it's time to wrap up the stream. Tomorrow is, what, Tuesday? Do I have anything planned tomorrow? No, so I should be able to stream. For sure. Yep. But thank you guys very much for the support. Thank you for all the new senators who have joined. All-time high right now, 226. I will push for 250 before Grievous. 3 weeks roughly. Can we do it? Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. Thank you guys very much for watching. And as always, may the force be with you.